Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drinking and reviewing the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade Energy Drink, you know what I'm saying, which I am very, very excited to try for the first time. I had a fantastic experience with the Monster Rehab Tea Plus Lemonade Energy Drink. That was fantastic. By far, one of my favorite energy drinks ever, I gotta be honest, y'all. And as such, I certainly do hope that I love this one equally, if not more, than the Tea Plus Lemonade, you know what I'm saying? My expectations for the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade Energy Drink right off the bat are that it's actually going to taste somewhat similar to a Arizona Golden Bear Strawberry Lemonade, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to taste like, as said, the Arizona Golden Bear, except I am expecting more of a sucralose taste instead of a corn syrupy taste, you know what I'm saying? But I think without further ado, as with all my videos, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the packaging, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and just give you guys a rundown of what the packaging looks like and everything like that. After that, I'm going to go ahead and get the can open, go ahead and take a couple sips, and let you guys know what I actually think about the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade Energy Drink, you know what I'm saying? I think without further ado, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Now, the packaging for this drink right off the bat is pretty much exactly the same as the Monster Rehab Tea Plus Lemonade Energy Drink, except instead of being yellow, it is now this nice red color. I would definitely have to say this is kind of a very light red color, not really a crimson per se, maybe a very, very light crimson, a very metallic, nice red, I gotta plan. So overall, very, very nice looking red, but just not exactly sure what this red is supposed to be. I guess it could very well be a strawberry type red, you know what I'm saying, a very, very light strawberry type red. Maybe that's exactly what they're going for, and maybe I'm just missing it, I gotta be honest, and that might honestly be what they're going for. But right here, front and center, you know what I'm saying, we can just see there are some nice black monster claws right here, you know what I'm saying, and oh my god, I gotta sneeze. I thought I was gonna have to sneeze and then not have to sneeze and then sneeze, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's the worst. But, excuse me, oh my goodness. But we can just see right front and center, we can just see the monster claws right here, you know what I'm saying, all bordered in a nice silver border, you know what I'm saying, looking very, very good. Really do like that, you know what I'm saying? And the monster claws just look very good right here. There's no texture on this packaging or anything like that, sadly, which is kind of a disappointment, but it certainly is what it is. But the monster claws do certainly look good nonetheless. Then right here, we can just see in white, we can just see it says Rehab right there, you know what I'm saying? And then we've got a nice black border just going all around those, all on the top, and then we can just see the black border continues and it just goes all the way down here. This is a very much middle portion kind of thing. This red right here is very much a middle portion. It's black on top, black on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Giving it a very unique monster look, I would definitely have to say. We can see right here in the nice red right there, we can just see it says monster right there in the typical monster font kind of thing. It's just the typical monster font logo and everything like that kind of thing. Then right here in a very nice rounded oval or rounded, like a sort of rectangle with rounded edges kind of thing, we can just see it says strawberry lemonade right there with a nice silver border going around all those words and around all of this right here, you know what I'm saying? And same with this. This has a nice silver border around here right now and right around here right now, you know what I'm saying? Around there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then we can just see a nice silver border all around this as well, you know what I'm saying? Right here, we can just see it says energy drink right there because this is indeed a monster energy drink, you know what I'm saying? And then on the other side, we can see that this has 15.5 fluid ounces or 458 milliliters, you know what I'm saying? I want to say that the typical Monster cans are 16 fluid ounces, so this is just a little bit smaller than a normal Monster, which certainly is a little bit odd, but don't quote me on that. I cannot remember, to be exact, to be completely honest, y'all. But, see, I thought I had to burp again, but taking a look at the top of the packaging right here, we can just see it says recover right there, you know what I'm saying? Plus in that nice red right there, you know what I'm saying? We can just see it says revive right there, you know what I'm saying? And then going around to the other side, we can see it says refresh right there, plus recover, plus revive, you know what I'm saying? Giving it a very, very, I guess it's supposed to refresh, revive, and recover. I gotta believe so this better be able to both refresh me when I'm dead kind of thing. This better be able to recover me, my dead body, I gotta believe so. And this better also be able to revive my dead body as well. And if it doesn't, well, I'm gonna have some major complaints on my behalf, you know what I'm saying? But we can just see that this is in a nice white font up here, you know what I'm saying? And we can just see there's just a black background for all of that, except for the red right here, which is very, very nice, you know what I'm saying? Taking a look at the other side of the packaging, then we can just see a bunch of like spiels right here and everything like that kind of thing under the refresh logo right there. We can just see it says that this is non-carbonated. Of course, it's lemonade, so I do hope it would be non-carbonated, you know what I'm saying? We can see that this says advanced hydration, and this is in a nice like rectangle with rounded edges and everything right there. And this is a plus sign with like a little droplet right there, something like that. It has electrolytes with, well, an electric spiel right there, or something like that kind of thing, and it has Na plus K plus Ca plus Ng, so I want to say that's sodium plus potassium plus potassium plus potassium plus calcium, plus magnesium, I want to say at least. We can see that there's somebody running right there, and then it just says reduced fatigue right there. We can see that this includes increased concentration, and just has a person with some gears going in their head and everything right there. And then we can just see this is vitamins B3 plus B5 plus B6 plus B12, and we can just see there's a vitamin B3, B6 right there, you know what I'm saying? This has coconut water in it, which I'm not a fan of. I gotta be honest, I do not like coconut water. However, I tried the last one, and I still loved it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that the coconut water in this one is not that bad. I gotta be honest, I'm hoping it's not that bad, and I'm certainly hoping that it is not worse than the T plus lemonade. At least I'm hoping that it is at least on par, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that it's at least on par. I'm hoping that it's at least on par, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get my words all jumbled up today, but it certainly is what it is. We can see right here that this has botanicals, milk thistle, quercetin. I don't know what that means, I gotta pronounce it, but there's a nice leaf right here, and then there's a coconut right there, you know what I'm saying? And then we can just see there's a recycle logo right there with the Monster Energy logo in there in a nice red, you know what I'm saying? Then it just says monsterenergy.com with the barcode being right here. This can is made by A&G, you know what I'm saying? And there's just some numbers right there and everything like that, and a nice silver. Taking a look at the nutrition facts itself, we can see that this has 25 calories per can, and the serving size is 1 can. This contains 5% lemon juice, and we can see that there is 180 milligrams of sodium, 7 grams of total carbohydrates, 3 grams of which are the sugar, you know what I'm saying? And we can see that this has 30 milligrams of potassium, 70 milligrams of potassium, 30 milligrams of calcium, and then it has all the vitamins and everything like that. It has a bunch of stuff in it, I gotta plan to see. The ingredients for this are water, natural flavors, glucose, lemon juice, concentrate, taurine, citric acid, sodium citrate, Panax ginseng flavor, magnesium lactate, calcium lactate, monopotassium phosphate, caffeine, sucralose, concentrated coconut water, niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, salt, decalcium, panthomate, which is vitamin B5, acetylcholine, potassium, L-carnitine, L-tartrate, inositol, milk thistle extract, quercetin, dihydrate, acai puree, goji berry puree, mangosteen concentrate, pyroxidine hydrochloride, vitamin B6, red 40, cytoblamin, vitamin B12. It contains coconut. Manufactured for Monster Energy Company, 1 Monster Way, Corona, California, 92879. USA, copyright 2021, Monster Energy Company. Allergen information contains coconut, you know what I'm saying? This blend right here, in the Monster Energy blend, is glucose, taurine, caffeine, L-carnitine, and inositol, and then caffeine from all sources is 160 milligrams per can. Consume responsibly. Not recommended for children, people sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women, or women who are nursing. And we can just see that's a nice little warning label right there, but certainly not very obvious, that is for sure. And I just realized I was holding it like this the entire time, so y'all could like not see me at all, you know what I'm saying? I was just focused on reading this, you know what I'm saying? That certainly is funny, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But overall, that's pretty much the packaging, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the packaging. It's literally exactly the same packaging as I covered last time with the last Monster review I did, which was the Monster Rehab T Plus Lemonade, you know what I'm saying? It's quite literally exactly the same packaging, you know what I'm saying? Still looks just as good in my personal opinion, but that's pretty much all the details, you know what I'm saying? There really are no other details. Taking a look at the bottom right here, we can see that the bottom is just nice silver and everything like that, really nothing too special. And the top of the can is this nice black top of the can. I gotta be honest, it's very, very nice. I like that the top of the can is black, you know what I'm saying? And then the sort of like can opener right here is this sort of off red, I gotta be honest. It's not quite the same red as is on the actual can, I gotta be honest, which is very odd. I don't know why they did that with the Rehab as well kind of thing. They did that with the T Plus Lemonade as well, where it was kind of like an off color. This is an off color as well, and it certainly is very, very odd. Not exactly sure why they did that, but they did that nonetheless. And on the actual can opener itself, we can see the Monster Claw logo right there, you know what I'm saying? Looking very, very good, I gotta be honest. I really, really do like the design of this can, I gotta be honest, and it definitely is a good design, and they definitely do have good brand continuity with the Monster Rehab line, you know what I'm saying? The Monster Rehab line all looks pretty much exactly the same, except for the different colors, you know what I'm saying? So definitely good brand continuity right there. I think without further ado, though, it is time for me to go ahead and get this can all opened up and go ahead and let you guys know what I actually think of the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade energy drink, you know what I'm saying? As said, though, I'm very, very excited to drink this for the first time, and my expectations for this, as said at the beginning of the video, are that it's going to taste a lot like the Arizona Golden Bear Strawberry Lemonade, except with more of a sucralose type taste. I think without further ado, though, let's go ahead and get this can all opened up. I gotta get my keys out of my back pocket because I ain't got no fingernails to get this all popped open, so I'm just gonna get this and then just pop it open with that, you know what I'm saying? And there we go, you know what I'm saying? There we go. And it did not say to shake. The other one said to shake. This one does not say to shake, so I will not be shaking, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and get this open real quick, and let's go ahead and take a little bit of a smell, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go and take a little bit of smell real quick. The liquid on the inside is definitely very much a pinky red, you know what I'm saying? Definitely very, very close to the can right here, you know what I'm saying? Definitely very close to the color of the can. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a smell. Smells very, very much like strawberry lemonade, very, very much like pink lemonade, I would definitely have to say. It smells a lot like pink lemonade right off the bat. I am definitely expecting something a little bit bitter from this, but no complaints on my behalf. I certainly do quite like bitter drinks, so brutally honestly. I think without further ado, let's go ahead and take a sip, and let's go ahead and see how the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade actually is. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, right off the bat. I'm going to go ahead and take another sip. Right off the bat. That's really good. That is really good. That what's the liquid? What's the sucralose? They use sucralose, right? Does this actually have sucralose in it? I forgot to actually. It does indeed have sucralose in it, which is like the whole like fake sugar thing to make it sweeter and everything like that kind of thing. You can barely taste any of that. In fact, you can actually taste less sucralose than with the Monster Rehab Tea Plus Lemonade kind of thing. The lemonade, as said in that drink, did a great job of covering up the sucralose taste. This does an even better job, I do suppose, because it's just pure lemonade kind of thing. It does an even better job of covering that up. Don't get me wrong, you can still definitely taste it in the back of your throat kind of thing. You can definitely still taste that sucralosey, fake sugar type taste kind of thing in the back of your throat, but it's definitely not as significant as any other Monster, even the Monster Rehab Tea Plus Lemonade, which I said was probably the least amount of sucralose I'd ever tasted in a sugar-free energy drink or a sugar-free type energy drink before. I gotta be honest with you. The taste of this right off the bat, besides the sucralose, is definitely very much that of a pink lemonade taste. It's not really strawberry lemonade per se. It's definitely very much a pink lemonade taste. Very much. It's not nearly as bitter as I thought. It's very, very sweet kind of thing. It's very, very sweet lemonade-y taste kind of thing. I would definitely have to say this is not the most comparable thing in the world to the Arizona Golden Bear strawberry lemonade like I was hoping kind of thing. This is definitely not the most comparable thing in the world. This definitely does just taste like more like pink lemonade than really strawberry lemonade kind of thing. You do definitely get some of a strawberry taste in there, but to me at least, this definitely just tastes more like pink lemonade than strawberry lemonade. It's still a good taste though, but it definitely, in my personal opinion, just tastes more like strawberry lemonade. No, like pink lemonade than strawberry lemonade. I would definitely have to say that the Arizona Golden Bear definitely had more of a strawberry type taste to it, in my personal opinion at least. But either way, that certainly does not mean that this is bad. This is still fantastic, you know what I'm saying? But as I said, the taste, in my personal opinion, is definitely more of that of a pink lemonade, you know what I'm saying? A very, very sweet pink lemonade. Not a lot of bitterness in there at all, and definitely less bitter, in my personal opinion at least, than the Monster Rehab Tea Plus Lemonade. So if you're looking for a little bit of a less bitter alternative to that, I would definitely have to say this would be a good alternative, you know what I'm saying? Definitely highly recommend. This is great right off the bat, and definitely, just saying it, even after only having taken a couple sips, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely one of my favorite energy drinks as well. The Monster Rehab line really is just exactly to my preference. I gotta be honest, I'm loving this right off the bat. Yeah, fantastic. Maybe there is some strawberry taste in there, but it's not really a significant amount. It is definitely, it definitely does, to me at least, taste more like pink lemonade than strawberry lemonade kind of thing. But you do definitely get that strawberry taste in there as well. I definitely don't want to say there's no strawberry taste, because there definitely is strawberry taste. It's just not very significant in my personal opinion, which definitely does make sense. If it was a significant strawberry taste, it would be lemonade strawberry, because of course, as with all cans for whatever reason kind of thing, the thing that comes afterwards always has the main taste. Not exactly sure why, you know what I'm saying? But it does definitely make sense, this whole strawberry lemonade kind of thing. The lemonade is definitely the main taste, and that strawberry definitely does make it very, very sweet, and I think that's maybe where I'm getting all mixed up with the pink lemonade sort of thing and everything like that kind of thing, because the strawberry makes it so sweet. The taste of the strawberries themselves is not super significant kind of thing, but I can definitely taste this being a much more sweet lemonade and everything like that, and I think that might be what's messing me up, because pink lemonade typically is pretty sweet, I gotta be honest with you. And as such, I think I'm tasting more pink lemonade than strawberry lemonade than anything, I gotta be honest with you, because of that reason. But there is still for sure strawberry in there, and it still is certainly very, very good, you know what I'm saying? The mouthfeel of this right off the bat, let's go and test that mouthfeel. Very, very smooth. Not syrupy. You do definitely, the taste sits on your tongue for a little bit. No carbonation, of course, this is non-carbonated. I would definitely have to say, the mouthfeel of this is very, very smooth. And it goes down your throat like lemonade kind of thing. It's a lemonade-y mouthfeel kind of thing. Maybe a little bit of syrupiness kind of thing from that sucralose, but not much at all. Definitely less syrupy than if it had corn syrup in it or something like that. And definitely very, very smooth, very, very nice, very, very chill mouthfeel kind of thing. And honestly, this drink right off the bat kind of thing, I know it says refresh plus recover plus revive on the can right there, you know what I'm saying? This, in all honesty, is super refreshing. It's just as refreshing as a normal lemonade kind of thing. And overall, it's just fantastic kind of thing. As I said, the taste right off the bat, in my personal opinion at least, is definitely a very, very sweet lemonade-y taste, very comparable to pink lemonade, but you do definitely get that strawberry taste in there as well, although the strawberry is definitely not a super significant taste. Unlike the tea plus lemonade, you could definitely taste the tea in there a lot kind of thing. The strawberry, in my personal opinion at least, maybe I'm just not tasting it correct. Maybe I'm just not tasting it all that much because I don't really eat that many strawberries, I gotta be honest with you. So it's just kind of a taste that is just kind of in there. For me, it's not really like something I can really discern, I would have to say. Maybe that's just why I'm not really discerning the strawberry all that much, but it still certainly is a very, very good taste nonetheless, and a very, very sweet lemonade-y taste, that is for sure. Overall, the mouthfeel is very, very smooth, very, very nice, you know what I'm saying? No complaints on my behalf about the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade, that is for sure. And smelling it once again, it literally just smells like pink lemonade kind of thing. It smells a lot like strawberry lemonade. Yeah, it smells a lot like strawberry lemonade kind of thing. And as I said, you can definitely taste the strawberry in there. It's just not a super significant taste. Okay. It tastes like strawberry lemonade kind of thing. It tastes like strawberry lemonade, but I definitely have to say, the taste of it, it's definitely, even if you're not like the biggest fan of strawberry lemonade kind of thing, it definitely does taste like pink lemonade as well. But the strawberry lemonade kind of thing is definitely something you kind of need to think about kind of thing. Is there really strawberry in here, or is it just pink lemonade? I do definitely feel like there is strawberry lemonade in there kind of thing, but I definitely feel like a lot of the taste is also just pink lemonade, you know what I'm saying? But certainly, the taste of this certainly is getting me jumbled up a little bit, that is for sure. The taste of this certainly is getting me jumbled up a little bit, that is for sure. It is a very, very sweet lemonade-y taste, and the taste of strawberries is very, very nice. But as I said, I think I don't eat a lot of strawberries kind of thing. In fact, I pretty much never eat strawberries, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why the taste is a little bit hard to discern for me. But overall, the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade is absolutely fantastic. Really, really like it. Definitely absolutely fantastic. I think without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take one or two more sips of this drink and go ahead and give you guys a rating for the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade energy drink. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, this is good. Well, what is the rating I'm thinking for the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade energy drink? You know what I'm saying? Well, the can looks absolutely fantastic right off the bat. I really, really like how the can looks. You know what I'm saying? I think it's such a good look. I got to be honest with you. And definitely something that is very, very nice brand continuity-wise for Monster as a whole and for the Monster Rehab line, you know what I'm saying? The actual drink itself tastes fantastic, I gotta be honest. It definitely does taste like strawberry lemonade, not quite like the Arizona Golden Bear strawberry lemonade kind of thing, which I definitely think might be also part of the reason why the taste was kind of confusing me a little bit, I gotta be honest, y'all. But it definitely does not taste like the Arizona Golden Bear strawberry lemonade kind of thing, but it definitely does still taste very, very good. Definitely tastes like a mix between pink lemonade and strawberry lemonade. I would definitely have to say the mouthfeel of this is very, very smooth, very, very nice, very, very refreshing kind of thing, and I really, really do like this drink overall. The sucralose-y type taste kind of thing, you definitely can taste sucralose in there, but the lemonade does a great job of covering up that sucralose taste kind of thing, and I really, really like the taste of this drink overall because, well, there's not a lot of sucralose taste. I don't really like the taste of sucralose all that much, and as such, I'm really, really glad that the lemonade does a great job of covering up the sucralose taste, and in my personal opinion, an even better job than the Monster Rehab T Plus Lemonade energy drink, which also did a fantastic job, but this just does it even better just because it's pure lemonade, you know what I'm saying? But overall, what is the rating I'm thinking for the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade energy drink? You know what I'm saying? What is the rating I'm thinking? Well, I really, really enjoy this drink. This drink is fantastic. I gotta play honestly. I really, really like this drink. It's definitely not like my favorite, that's for sure, kind of thing. It's not my favorite just simply because the T Plus Lemonade is definitely gonna stay my favorite for the Monster Rehab line as a whole, kind of thing, and probably for energy drinks as a whole overall, kind of thing. Probably going to stay my favorite. However, this is still top 5 for sure for me, kind of thing. This is still top 5 energy drinks for sure. This is probably like number 3, number 4 slot I get a plan sale. And as such, the rating is going to be very much like, well, what's the word kind of thing? It's going to be very much, I'm just trying to think of the right word, I got to be honest. I really cannot think of the right word, I got to be honest. But the rating is going to reflect how much I like it, kind of thing. And I said, and as such, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this. I gave the T Plus Lemonade a 9.5 out of 10. I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10. I got to plan to say the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade is getting a solid 9 out of 10 for the packaging, for the taste, for the mouthfeel, for not having a lot of sucralose-y flavor kind of thing. It is absolutely, absolutely fantastic, and definitely something that is super, super refreshing, especially on a warm day like today kind of thing. It definitely is a somewhat warm day, and I am loving having this drink today, you know what I'm saying? It is such a good drink, and definitely something I'm really, really enjoying, and definitely something that if I want kind of something like an Arizona, but with caffeine in it kind of thing, because I'm sleepy kind of thing, I'm gonna be having this. This is basically an Arizona, but or it's literally basically an Arizona, but with caffeine in it, kind of thing. That's pretty much what it is. I absolutely love it. I gotta play myself. Such a good drink. Definitely, as said, a solid 9 out of 10. Really, the only points I can take off for it, the points pretty much are pretty marginal kind of thing. I really cannot take many points off it for kind of thing. I gotta play honestly. It's just one of those things where it's not really exactly to my preference. I personally prefer tea plus lemonade kind of thing. I personally prefer Arnold Palmer or like a pure tea taste kind of thing. This is still really good. It's just one of those things where I prefer the tea plus lemonade. But as said, a solid 9 out of 10 is still a great rating for this, and still something this drink is still something that I really do like overall. But I think without further ado, it is time for me to go ahead and take one more sip of this drink and go ahead and finish off the video right there. Thank you very much for watching this video, y'all. If you guys enjoyed my review of the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade Energy Drink, you know what I'm saying, please, of course, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, everything in the description down below, you know what I'm saying? Go check all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, y'all. Until the next one, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I certainly do hope that you guys think that the Monster Rehab Strawberry Lemonade certainly does deserve a solid 9 out of 10 as well. But I think without further ado, as said, stay safe, y'all, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?